If you watch the first video, there's some duplicate content. So I'm going to go pretty quickly through any duplicate content and then talk about some of the new stuff in this one. But first, as always, thank you for being a team captain. Thank you for all your hard work for Seize the Day. You all are really what make the day fun and special and, you know, get us really excited about the race and your teams and your t-shirts that you come up with. And now that it's virtual, you all are the ones who are really sending us pictures and videos of what you're doing, and it makes us happy. And it brings a lot of advocacy and awareness to epilepsy on social media and virtually now, since we're not able to do a big in-person event. So we are very grateful for you and very grateful that you have decided to be a team captain. So thank you. Okay, really quickly. So this we went over in the first meeting, but I'll go over it really quick. So getting started, the run sign up is where you registered, you set up your team, come up with a concise and creative team name so it's easy to find. Make sure you share your story. So as I showed in the last video, there's ways to customize your page and your bio. And I greatly recommend that you edit that. There's some boilerplate language that's in there. That's okay, but it's not compelling and it's not your story. It's not why you sign up to do Seize the Day, what Seize the Day means to you. And people are compelled by a personal story versus the oh, we're supporting Epilepsy Alliance Louisiana. That's very broad, it's very vague. People don't necessarily know what that means versus they know what it means to support someone when they say I've been seizure free for 2 years, this community's really supported me, so that's way more compelling than just donate to Epilepsy Alliance Louisiana or donate to my team. So add a good picture. It can be from an old race, or it can be, even we've seen really compelling pictures of people at the hospital, with the EEG, just part of your journey, a picture of your journey or a picture at the race, I think is also great to tie into the story. So people see the image and the story together. There's a way to create a custom team URL in your profile so that it's literally your web link will be runsignup.com/whatever team name URL that's available that you come up with. So that's also really nice. It makes it easier to share. Probably the most success we have seen is the Facebook fundraiser page. So how that works is it's the step-by-step is in the other videos. So reference the first meeting if you need the step-by-step, but it's fairly easy on your individual fundraising page, not the team, but your individual one, which is probably in your name, whereas you have the team one, and then you have one that's just specifically in your registration name. When you click on that, you get to see your screen of how you're doing as a fundraiser, and at the very bottom is a button that says create a fundraiser, a Facebook fundraiser. That button is wonderful. It's been gold. We had a team raise $2,000 last weekend by that button alone. So using that button will then, go over to your Facebook page, and you have to set everything up. And I actually will go over a little bit about setting up that page for success in a second. And then you have all the share options in Run Sign Up. So when you go to your page, in the top right corner, there's a Facebook, an Instagram, a Twitter, even just share the link. So there's quick, easy buttons for you to share it on all your social and to even email it or text it to people. So please share. But again, sharing your story, participants raise 13 times more and teams raise 4 times more when they add a personal story. So just make sure you're customizing that language and not leaving the boilerplate language when you're making your teams and your fundraising pages. So again, people want to know your why. This is a very compelling story. It's a mother and daughter who both have epilepsy, and they share their story on the day of, and they circulate around Facebook. And it is so compelling just to hear what they've been through together, how the mom relates to her daughter and watching her daughter go through what the mother went through. So much more compelling than, hey, donate to my team. So again, people want to know why. So again, here's the Facebook fundraiser page. this is the one that raised over 2,000 this weekend, which was really awesome. What happened on here that I think made it successful is that one, they have a relevant profile picture. So what happens when you do the Facebook fundraiser page is they use your profile picture as like the fundraising picture. So this fundraiser was for Emmy Kate. And so you have a picture of Emmy Kate. They even have a little Facebook frame here for Purple Day, which on the next slide, I'll show you our Facebook frames that you can add. And so I think that's helpful because they're telling Emmy Kate's story and there's a picture of her here. In the about, so when you do this, the about will have boilerplate language. It's decent. I think I wrote it. Well, Run Sign Up has it, and then I added a little bit. So it's decent language, but it's very broad. It's like, you know, support Epilepsy Alliance, support my team. These are the services we provide. These are the great things we do, but it's very generic to us. And like I said, people want to know, you know, about the person you're running for, the story, the why. So you'll see on here, you know, Emmy Kate was diagnosed last summer, and then the journey they've been on, their hashtags. It's not even long, but it's custom. And then after the fundraiser, after they had reached their goal, she provided an update of the race information of how to register for the race and a thank you. So I think that's helpful as well to grow your team. Some people may want to do the race but not donate. So it's great to add that information as well. So this was really a formula for success. You'll see 5 people shared it. Facebook fundraising just makes it so much easier to collect donations, honestly. The Run Sign Up page is a little wonky. It's just not as easy as seeing it on Facebook, clicking donate, and then paying right away. So this is our top way in this virtual world to fundraise. All right. So like I mentioned, we have a profile frame. So when you go to your Facebook profile and your profile picture, there's a little camera icon. You're going to click that camera icon. And then from there, you're going to click add frame and search EAL. You can search Seize the Day too, but EAL, you'll see it's the first one that pops up. And then you can set it as your profile picture. This frame does expire after the race, so it should be removed from your profile picture after the race, but you can also set how long you want it before you click use as profile picture. So that is our frame. And then one of the things that we covered in the first meeting, and I'll quickly go over it again, is about our organization, because this does benefit us. It benefits Epilepsy Alliance Louisiana. And so I think it's helpful to have a little bit of the background, to know a little bit about the organization that you can also share with your family and friends as they're, you know, considering donating to your team or participating in the race. So our mission is dedicated to supporting those impacted by epilepsy in the local communities by confronting the spectrum of challenges created by seizures. We've been around since 1977, and I think it's important to note that we are a statewide agency. We are, you know, part of all of our fundraising goes straight back into serving the state. So that is something that is important to us and part of our mission. Here are some of our programs, and of course they're evolving and changing as, you know, we're allowed to do certain things during this time, but we have our info sessions. We're now doing on Facebook Live, which you may have seen. So really trying to get out there, get speakers out there, get information out there. We also have support groups with that as well that we're doing online. We have spokes events we're doing virtually. We're still doing advocacy, watching the legislation, watching what's happening, you know, for people with epilepsy, with their care, with their prescriptions. The summer camp, we're actually finding out new information about the camp now. So that's great that they're adapting for this summer. So we may be able to have a summer camp option. We do the seizure first aid trainings, the EEG support bags, and case management. So these graphics are all in your social media folder that I emailed to you, and I will keep emailing it to you so you have it. And if you need any other custom graphics, please let me know. I like creating these things, so it's very fun for me. So if you have an idea like, oh, I really need an Instagram picture of this, send me a message, I'll get it for you. But these are just, some big statistics that you can post to help encourage people to donate, because a lot of people don't realize that epilepsy is 2 times more common than people affected with cerebral palsy, MS, and Parkinson's disease combined. And those obviously get a lot more attention. And so I think sometimes it's good to put these numbers up there so people really see that this is, important. Epilepsy awareness is very important. And 1 in 10 people will have a seizure in their lifetime. So it's going to impact someone at some point in your life. So that is the numbers. We think it's helpful. It drives more awareness. And Seize the Day is our advocacy day. So these are also usually at the event, we have these on signs. And so this is our way to kind of get that information out there. And like I said, you have all these pictures in your social media folder. All right, the contest. So the team that raises the most money will receive a Fitbit Vista 3, and these all go to the captain. So the captain wins these prizes. And so this will all these contests will end the morning of the race. So that is 9 a.m. on the 24th. And then the team with the most participants, this is new, we're excited to announce, it'll kind of be like a night out in Baton Rouge. So we have a $50 Texas Day Brazil gift card and a night at the Marriott Baton Rouge. And then the best team shirt wins a trophy. And then for the t-shirts, you will email those to me, the t-shirt design. So that is Stephanie@epilepsylouisiana.org. And I will email you to remind you when to send those, like to make sure you're sending those pictures to me before we open the contest on Facebook. All right, and then these are our individual gifts, which you've probably seen. They're also on the website too. It's got sunglasses, a power bank, and a water bottle. This is great to post as well to encourage people to give at certain levels so that they get they receive one of these gifts, and we will be shipping these out to them. Or if they're local in Baton Rouge, we'll do a pickup day at the office. And if they can't make the pickup day, we'll schedule because we're pretty flexible with that. All right, so race day. Again, follow all the guidelines. One addition from our last meeting to this meeting is we have race signs. So Coke is printing us free yard signs. And so you will receive a I Run for Epilepsy yard sign in your bags, which we're really excited about, so that you can put that out in front of your house or wherever you're at or wherever you're going to do the race at. But again, some suggestions: you can use Map by Run to get a route. You could do a Zoom with your team or a FaceTime with your team, whatever app you use to communicate with people, and then have fun, decorate, dress up, make it a fun morning. And we want to see your pictures and videos. This is also new. We just got this in. So this is our t-shirts for this year. We will be doing, it's a dark purple and then a white. So this is our shirt for this year. Very exciting. And then these are the awards we talked about at the last meeting, but again, we're just doing overall. This is why we need your pictures and videos, because we will be giving a race setup an award, and we will have a virtual race video award. Last year, the race videos were very creative and very creatively done and directed. So there's some fierce competition for race video. So if you want to compete for race video, I'd start thinking about your race video ideas now. Don't wait. And then number one cheerleader, that's just who's the most active. We will have a private Facebook group for the race for everyone to come in and participate and put their comments and their videos and their photos. Even if you're not in the group, you can just tag us or tag Seize the Day 2021, and we'll be able to see your participation. So we will be watching on the day of, for sure, for these Spirit Awards. And for the Spirit Awards, you get a medal. So they get the same medal as the overall finisher awards. So you get the Seize the Day medal if you win. And then this is also an update, and we will email this out so everyone will have this. But this is our pickup times for boxes and t-shirts for our team captains and for participants. So this is our schedule. When you see Bistro Byron's and Lighthouse Coffee, those are actually give back days. So at Bistro Byron's or Pizza Byron's in Willow Grove and Baton Rouge, you actually 20% if you go eat and say Epilepsy Alliance Louisiana comes back to us. So we're really excited about doing this. It helps us out so much because we are going to be able to give you your stuff, but also get some donations back from the restaurant for our give back night. And then Lighthouse is doing the same thing. So you come get a coffee, tell them Epilepsy Alliance, and a portion of the proceeds comes back to us. So it's very, very exciting. And then we actually have a pickup in Zachary. We'll probably be adding 2 more pickups. Fuzzies in Baton Rouge we haven't scheduled with them, but they've expressed interest. So we will be at Fuzzies at some point, and then we're going to look for a Prairieville location because I know quite a few of you are down in Prairieville in that area. So we are going to look for something down there to do, hopefully a give back like the others and make it easier for you all to get your items. Oh, I went backwards. And then these are a continuation of important dates. So Friday, April 16th is the deadline to get your t-shirt pictured to me because on that Saturday, we are going to start the Facebook album. We do a Facebook album of all your pictures, and whichever picture has the most likes wins. So we will start that album the Saturday, the 17th. So you have to get me your picture by Friday at noon. And again, I will probably email you multiple times so you will not miss that deadline. And then, like I said, team competitions end at 8 a.m. the morning of. We're going to kick off on Facebook and Instagram at 9. Probably do a quick live. We'll have a race video just to intro the race, say hi. And then at noon, we will go back live on Facebook and do the awards. So you want to note 9 and noon in your calendar so you can make sure you're hopping on social media to see all the fun stuff we have going on. And then finally, here's your resources. There's a resource guide I sent you. And then please contact me, email me if you're having problems with the system, if a glitch happened, or you just want to share good news, which we love to hear, or any cool pictures or cool stories, please send them to us so that we can use them on our social too. That is wonderful.